If I can get everyone to please stand and join me in pledging allegiance to the flag of our country. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing.
Will you bow with me in prayer? Father, we come to you tonight thanking you for our country, thanking you for the freedoms that we have. We just thank you for this community that which we are able to live in, and the fellowship that we have and the unity that we have. We just want to thank you for the blessings that are here in this community. We want to thank you for the City Council and all of their hard work and trying to make this place even a better place to live. And we just ask your blessing upon them as they make decisions tonight. And we ask your guidance and direction. And we pray all of this in Jesus' name. Amen.
Be seated.
You can look at mine.
Guthrie Public Works Authority meeting is called to order.
Talking points.
Number 2, community announcements and recognitions. Item A, the recognition of the winter 2014 Citizens Government Academy attendees.
Can you get the agenda up?
Oh, yeah. I have that. And
Oh, that's right. Get the agenda.
no internet at all. Okay. Okay.
2014, is it live? 2014 Guthrie Citizens Academy is completed. There are 6 classes with approximately 14 participants on a regular basis.
Oh, she's got it.
The purpose of the academy is to teach our citizens about our values of integrity, customer service, and quality of life, and how the city operations work to achieve these values. Participants learned about basic operations of the city, including administration, finance, human resource, economic development, community development, airport, fire, police, municipal services, library, parks, and animal control. On behalf of the City Council and the city staff, I want to thank them for giving up 2 hours each Thursday evening to learn about the day-to-day functions of the city. We hope that the Academy provides a mechanism to encourage our citizens to participate in civic functions, and the Academy has helped in fostering a successful relationship with the city. Again, I want to thank all of you for attending all those classes. Now, I'm going to call your name if you're here. If you will come up and get your certificate and then stand up here in front until we can get a picture taken, I would appreciate it. John Shore. Thomas Sorrell. Zach Valorio. Lacey Goodger.
what's up, neighbor?
Eliza Thomas. Pam Spradlin.
Hug, kiss.
Andrea Post. Andrea's not here tonight.
She's ill.
Rego.
John went to it, huh?
Mark Mills. Debbie Shore.
She's a great smile.
Michael J. O'Neill.
Aw.
Bob Pearson. Tara Wells. Yvonne Johnson. Is that it?
That's all.
Got them all? Y'all stand there, we'll take a picture.
Crowd in.
Should I stand up now?
Yes.
We want to photobomb your photo.
Put the little fingers up over the head.
That's what I'd be doing.
Hey, you know, it's become a big deal now.
You two got photobomb? Yeah.
A little slow, a little slow.
I have
A smattering of information.
Yes.
What is it? She said, how do we make Easter eggs? Very strange.
Yeah, that was very strange.
Okay, item 3, the consent agenda. Council, I need item A, I need a motion and a second.
So
for
moved.
approval.
Second?
I have a motion and a second. Council, cast your vote.
Chairman, all the votes are in.
Show us the votes, please.
Oh, I pushed the wrong button.
Do we need to do it again?
Please.
Council, cast your votes again. There you go. It's unanimous. Thank you, council. Item 4, we are adjourned. Guthrie City Council meeting is called to order. On the consent agenda items A through C, I need a motion and a second, please.
Mr. Mayor, I'd make a motion to approve items A, B, and C at this time.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Council, cast your votes.
Mayor, all the votes are in.
Show us the vote. It's unanimous. Thank you. Item number 3, discussion and possible action to approve soliciting requests for proposals from interested and qualified firms for architectural design and build services for downtown improvement project 12,
Page 12.
page 12, downtown improvement project. That's it.
We're going to have Renee, our department head over community development. She is the project manager for the Downtown Improvement Committee that's met on various Fridays, and give you the opportunity to kind of talk to us about where we're at today.
I was wondering which hat I was going to wear this evening for that one. One of the items that you have in your agenda packet tonight is a request for the staff and citizens of the Downtown Design Committee to solicit bids for an RFP, which is a request for a proposal. What we're looking to do is to create a project that would be a design-build program to help out our downtown area. Now, the reason this all came about 3 months ago, a group of citizens were concerned and wanted to provide input on what we could do for the downtown area. Specifically, we had a lot of enthusiasm as a result of the success from the Gentlemen of the Road concert. And as a result of putting that program together for Gentlemen of the Road, we knew we would have some money that would come from that as a result of the sales tax that we would have seen an increase of. And that money was earmarked for some types of improvements for the downtown. Unknown at the time that we had the Gentlemen of the Road, but the citizens wanted to have input as to what could be done. Justin Fortney, bless his heart, stepped forward and became the chair of that committee. And this group has been meeting diligently now for about 3, maybe 4 months. We've gone over quite a number of different possibilities. First thing that we did was to take a look at what the OU, University of Oklahoma students from the College of Architecture had put together, looked at some of their ideas, which included the parklets. We looked at that. We looked at the ideas of curb extensions, expanding the memorial from the food cart area and bringing that closer to the downtown area. Even had a pretty lengthy discussion about creating a town square. And one of the ideas that came about as a result of that discussion was closing off First Street between Oklahoma and Harrison. We've come up with quite a number of these ideas, and we got to the point where we realized that the group said, you know, we really need to have a specialist come in, dust off these ideas, and create a design document that we can then take before the various commissions and before city council. This RFP that we're wanting to put out to bid with your approval will allow us to make application, or rather for different architectural firms to make application to the city to put their ideas forward based on the input that this Downtown Improvement Design Committee has come up with. What will happen is we will spend time, we being the Design Improvement Committee, we'll spend time with the design team. From that, we will then go through the different commissions, specifically Historic Preservation, the Forestry Board, and basically massage that, make some recommendations, and then bring it to City Council for final approval. But right now, the very first step is going to be to go out for requests for bids on this proposal. So in order to get the ball rolling, we ask that you discuss and consider allowing us to solicit for the RFP. And I'd be happy to answer any questions.
So moved.
Any questions?
I love that.
Second.
All right, I have a motion and a second, council.
I have a quick question.
All right.
Apologize, it wasn't in the workshop. Are we going to try to incorporate some of the OU ideas? Is that the idea?
Yes.
And then we're going to continue with that kind of schematic design? Or are we looking at a whole new schematic design, or?
The whole ball field is open at this time. You know, obviously, the students from OU put in a lot of time in doing some of the, not only the schematic design, but just the basic analysis of why people came and all of those types of things. That body of information we want to give to the consultants. We want to open it up to what they can provide us as well. You know, whether that will be used, hard to say, but I think that's something that, you know, we should open up to the architects.
Okay, thank you.
All right, council, I have a motion and a second. You want to cast your votes, please? Number 3.
Mayor, all the votes in?
Show us the votes, please. And it is unanimous for an RFP. Thank you, council.
Thank you.
Item number 4, discussion and possible action to approve resolution number 2014-02, amending the airport hangar structure permit fees, lake fees, Mineral Wells Park Pavilion rental fees, and Highland Hall rental fees as recommended by the Citizens Rate and Fee Advisory Committee.
The Citizens Rate and Fee Advisory Committee met on February 20th to discuss the before-mentioned fees, to increase some and decrease some other ones. One of the first times that we've taken a decrease. One of them is that we recognize the decrease was at the airport in an effort to attract development. Whenever we do a per square footage a fee, whenever you do a commercial facility that typically then has bathrooms and walls and a lot of electrical, when you're looking at a hangar, it's really just 4 walls, typically a metal building. So we actually asked for less than a typical commercial building fee. The rest of them were just to bring up years and years of old fees up to something that was close to competitive with other places. The Rate and Fee Advisory Committee unanimously agreed with your resolution number 2014-12, and staff does recommend the approval of.
Discussion? Council, I need a motion and a second for approval. For the
So
vote.
moved. So moved.
Second.
I do have one question for Justin. Sorry to be questioning tonight. On the 15 cent per square foot, that puts us in line with kind of other or other airports out there for the ground lease scenario?
Yes, that will put us in line. Basically, very comparative to other airports and other towns. It takes into consideration that the commercial fees that we have are lumped in together with other fees, such as, you know, looking at the plans, everything to do with permitting the electrical and permitting the building itself.
Okay,
And so this just kind of takes it down to just a simple structure.
okay, that's fine. I just want to make sure we're in line with other, so we're including building, or we're including planning fees, is that, or, okay,
Yes, but since the extent of the hangar is going to be,
right.
in most cases, 4 walls, it
Right.
just helps bring it down.
Okay, thank you.
All right, council, I have a motion and a second. Cast your votes, please.
Mayor, all the votes are in?
Show us the votes. And it's unanimous. Thank you, council. Item number 5, city manager's report.
I apologize. Trash off, I wanted to bring that up. Trash off is a time that we allow residents to come and do some free dumping at the convenience center. That'll be April 11th and 12th. I know it's a little bit early, but we're adding a service in there this year, and that's going to be electronic drop off. Look for your bill insert, et cetera. So we know that filling our landfills are a lot of technology type items. So we're also going to take appliances and many, many various electronics, and we'll be publishing what's accepted, et cetera. So that's April 11th through 12th. We're also going to accept tires, something that we didn't do in the past, and we're able to do that through a program at no cost. Typically, there's a fee to those things, but not on this one. So city isn't paying for it, but a group that came and do the electronic recycling will also accept those items. So we're glad to offer more things that would divert from a landfill. We are providing tours at our water plant on Thursdays at 3 o'clock, if anyone is interested in looking at how we make water and how we distribute water. Those, thank you to Councilmember Jeff Taylor for showing up last Thursday at 3. And did you get a tour?
Yes, I did.
Okay, wonderful. Wanted to tell y'all that,
Tastes better, too.
and we can say water, we're seeing significant
It is
improvements.
changing.
We are.
Really tastes good.
Municipal Day for council and some of staff at the Capitol is on March 10th. Please let me know if you'd like to attend, and we can register you, a time when all cities across the state of Oklahoma come and visit the Capitol. So if you want to go March 10th, come an all-day affair, let me know, and we'll get you registered. Guthrie Public Schools is also looking for tutors, a plug for Dr. Simpson. They're looking for tutors 1 day a week for 30 minutes. I am dedicating my Tuesday afternoons, so pray for the children. I'll be doing that. I showed up today and forgot they were closed, so I taught myself how to do sight words in my car. One thing that I wanted to mention this weekend, if you so heard, our fire department, for example, was out fighting two structure fires. One of those fires, south of Liberty Lake, was in single-digit temperatures with snow and sleet, just kind of while we were cozy and in bed and drinking soup or whatever it was, they're out fighting those. A homeowner did use a propane torch to try to heat a crawl space. We would advise that you not do that. The attic was destroyed, bulk of the home received smoke and water damage. And another house fire was contained to a bathroom with just smoke damage. I also want to thank Municipal Services. Also, when we're cozy and in our pajamas, we had crews out all weekend. We had crews working 12-hour shifts till about 1 o'clock in the morning on Monday. They're back at work at, prior to 7 a.m. to ice and to salt and sand streets. We put out over 50 tons of that product. So know that even though we may have not done billing at City Hall on Monday, our crews are typically out when we don't see them. I want to give a real special thanks to the Citizens Academy participants. They are a remarkable group of individuals, and to spend every Thursday for 6 weeks with us, that in itself is pretty amazing. And so we thank y'all for laboring through and listening to us talk to about human resources and day-to-day operations and all of those things. So we really appreciate it. We hope that fosters a long-lasting relationship with the city and our residents. That's all I have.
That's it.
Thank you.
Number 6, requests or comments from members of the city council. Mr. Thomas.
I was just going to say, is what she just said, great to see these citizens come out to do this. I'd like to see more of that. And other than that, happy Fat Tuesday.
There it is. Ms. Coffin.
Okay, let's see, we've got a couple of things going on this week. Tomorrow, the Lenten luncheons start at the churches. Tomorrow we'll be at the First Presbyterian Church at noon. Thursday, we have our chamber banquet. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, the Lazy E has the timed event World Championships that will be going on. We'll have a lot of cowboys in town, so the merchants should have a really good weekend this week. Next week, we have the Rotary Club has their spaghetti feed. That's on the 13th, which is Founder's Day. And they're going to be serving from 11:30 to 7. And I don't know where they're going to serve. They will be at the First United Presbyterian Church. And let me see. I think that's it. Got some snow makeup days in there, but other than that,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
all I see on my calendar.
Mr. Woods.
I think Byron Berline's having his fiddle shop
Oh, that's tomorrow,
thing
Saturday.
tomorrow, Saturday.
Saturday, 7:30.
Evening, 7:30. So he'll have that. I want to thank, you've already heard this, the streets crew under Maxine, right? Really getting out there. I remember, it was snowing like crazy and they were out there and it's like, oh, there's the snow truck. So thank goodness, or we wouldn't get out, so very good. On March 28th, the Lions are having a pancake feed. And they have them 2 times during the day. It's like I think it's from 10 to noon and from 5 to 7 on the 28th, and it's for scholarships for Guthrie kids, so Guthrie High School. That's it.
Ms. Paget?
Well, I was going to say everything that's already been said. It's too bad I can't be original, but I support that.
All right. Mr. Taylor?
Thank you, Maxine. I know the guy's been out working hard, so I appreciate coming out around Guthrie Lake too and kind of cleaning that out as well, so makes it nice, so.
Mr. Ayers?
Yeah, excuse me. Yeah, again, thanks to the Citizens of Government Academy. As you guys get to take part of that, we look at that as an opportunity for you to make the next step, eventually even take one of these seats. It gets a little warm up here some days, but we encourage you to continue to stay in the process, and thank you for being a part of it and learning about what the city does and how it does it. I also just want to take 2 seconds to thank our city manager, Serena Breland, for the St. Mary's Mardi Gras Festival. She emceed it for us, and she did a wonderful job. We had a great turnout and a wonderful event. So she doesn't realize she did such a good job. She's now officially stuck at it for the next, however long she wants to continue to do it. But we invite her back on behalf of St. Mary's. We sure appreciate it. So thank you for that. Thank you.
All right, thanks to the Citizens Academy again, all your attendance, your participation, we appreciate that. Also, this last week, we have now back in our possession the old National Guard Armory. It once again belongs to the city. It has been cleaned up by DEQ from lead and asbestos. We got a little tour of it. I guess right now it's full of city stuff for an auction that may be coming up that we sure would like to take care of, Randall. Whenever that is. But it's a pretty nice building and all repainted on the outside. They spent a little over $100,000 to clean that building up. So, at item number 7, consider approval to convene into executive session pursuant to the authority of Title 25 OS 2001 as follows. Items A, B, C, and D. 307B4 for the purpose of discussing confidential communication between the city council and its attorney. Council, I need a motion and a second for approval, please.
So moved.
I second that.
Okay, council, need your vote.
Mayor Alderman Trent.
Show us the vote. And we are in executive session.